Well, there you have it. Jordan Spieth taking one of the most famous walks in all of sports at Augusta National. One of the youngest winners ever at the Masters in the history of the game. Spieth fitting into that green jacket, and it must feel oh so good. With that, I say good evening. I'm Luke Lyddon with your look at sports. Let's get to it. We will get to the Masters in the next 60 seconds, but first, the El Paso Chihuahuas. Fans hoping for the team to even up the weekend series with the win against the Tacoma Rainiers. And what better way to enjoy the ball game than with man's best friend at your side? Bark at the Park taking over Southwest University Park. Starting at the top of the fourth, Rainier Jesus Montero making contact and say goodbye to that ball. Gone. Tacoma ties it up at 2. And early on, it was all Tacoma. But now it's the Chihuahuas' turn. Fear the ears. Austin Hedges at bat with the deep hit to left field. Chihuahuas back on the board. They'd be down 3-5 at the bottom of the fourth, so there's still a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Bottom of the fourth as well, Jake Gobert with the sacrifice fly deep to left field. Mike McCoy will come in to score. The Chihuahuas would rally back and hold on to win 7-6. They even the season series and are now 2-2 on the season. Tiger Woods? No. McIlroy? Not quite. Okay. What about Phil Mickelson? Close, but not close enough. How about 21-year-old Jordan Spieth? He rocked the tournament from the moment he stepped onto the green to the last putt. Spieth is the new Masters champion, and he did it in dominant fashion. We start with Spieth's closest competition all day long, Justin Rose. 6th hole, Rose down just 3 strokes, hoping to cut the deficit, but his tee shot reaches the hill on the green, but doesn't stay up, and it rolls all the way off the front of the green. One more foot, and Rose would be looking at a birdie putt. A game of inches, I tell you. Rose instead would bogey the hole. Spieth putting for birdie on 10. Great read, and he sinks it. The young and cool, calm and collected like he's just casually playing mini golf. Spieth moves to 18 under. Now on 13, second shot on the par 5. His shot just gets enough to reach the front of the green and bounces just past the pin. Are you kidding me? Deep breaths, deep breaths. Spieth would make the birdie putt to go back to 18 under. 16th hole. Things got interesting for the final group. Spieth tee shot on the par 3 16th. His shot goes over the green right here and on to the hill. A very tough spot from there, but he stayed strong, putting for par. And the critical up and down, he buries it. He'd stay 19 under, a huge putt, and solidifying his fate as the Masters champion. Here he is after the incredible day.
And to join the club that is the Green Jackets and to join Masters history and put my name on that trophy and to have this jacket forever is something that I can't fathom right now.
Absolutely incredible. At just 21 years old, he ties a Masters 72-hole record with an 18 under and 270. Spieth becomes the second youngest player to win a major since 1934 and wins by 4 strokes. And back here in the borderland, 2 high school soccer teams remain in the hunt for the state championship. After an incredible soccer match that went all the way to a shootout between Horizon and Bel Air in the regional final, we have next week's matchup set in stone. Horizon clinched a trip to the Final Four with the final goal in yesterday's shootout. They will have their hands full in Austin next week as they take on very, very good 25-0-1 Georgetown Eastview. That game will kick off on April 16th at 6:30 p.m. And for the first time in program history, San Elizario over in 4A has made it to the Final Four as well. One more win, and they can finally say, we going to the ship. What? They will face 25-3-1 Kilgore on the 16th at 3 p.m. If San Eli advances, they will play in the finals on the 17th at 2:30. And if Horizon moves forward, they will play for the state championship on the 18th at 1:30. And we will try our best to get highlights for both of those games. The El Paso Rhinos are close to making their imprint in the borderland for nearly a decade. In that span, the Rhinos have won 2 league championships and are looking for their 3rd. But what is the key to their success season after season? We took an inside look. The Rhinos fans are hungry for another championship, and the players feel no different.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that we can come back and repeat this.
The Rhinos are trying to win the Thorn Cup in back-to-back seasons and hang yet another banner above the ice.
Everybody's, itching for that, the chance to, just earn win the championship here. So.
And the one trait that defines the team?
It's hard work. You know, we got a really blue-collar type of team. We work really, really hard. We're a very aggressive, kind of in-your-face team. We kind of play the old style of hockey, you know, where we just, we'd rather run over you than run around you.
Everybody works hard. They're disciplined. So, I mean, I think that's why he has such good success here.
You can't win the game of hockey without aggression.
We do all the little things right, finish our checks, get pucks out of the zone, and, you know, just play smart. I think we'll be all right.
And the loud cheers from the home crowd.
Our fans are unbelievable, and our fans help us in so many ways. Like, our rink is one of the hardest places to play in, and that's because it's always sold out.
And I got to tell you, I was at the game last night, and it was completely sold out, and the fans were awesome. I'm sure it's exactly what the players love to see when they step on their home ice. The Rhinos take on the Idaho Steelheads on the road in Game 3 of the series Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And finally, Anthony Davis and the Pelicans taking on the Rockets, fighting for that final A spot in the West. Third quarter, Pelicans up 7. Off the miss, nearly everyone on the court tips it. This isn't volleyball, but then Eric Gordon finds Davis with a beautiful pass for the slam. They go up 9. But fast forward to the fourth quarter, Rockets up 5. Josh Smith with the alley-oop to Dwight Howard for the layup. Too easy. They go up 7. Houston up 9 with under 5 to play. Smith with the hook shot and 1. They would take the 11-point lead, and they would sneak by the Pelicans with a final score of 121 to 114. So the 8th seed is still up for grabs. Will it be OKC or will it be New Orleans? We will find out in the next week. A final look at Storm Truck weather when we return.